we're gonna have a death match of Faku Ferry versus Zaylord Spartan. It looks like it's gonna be a CVC death match. Faku
Oh,
is actually
exactly what goes on there. Ooh,
well,
I like the start from Jalen here. Not seeing deads, we're going to see wings.
yeah. Into the Chaos Ditto on deathmats. Wings are pretty good on a short map, but at the same time, I think Faku, if he's able to get enough deads, it definitely is hard for Chaos to do something here. Zayliard has to find a way to tech into Giants, because otherwise he doesn't have anything to protect his wings. Because these
Yeah, and Jalen should be loading another Medusa.
yeah,
That's typically
Faku
how
has the
it's
better
always
start
done.
already, so he's going for a more defensive start. See, this is what's pretty meta in deathmatch right now. Okay, so actually, Spiriton. Ooh, are we gonna see a Medusa trade? No, he charges into the towers. Oh no, a Medusa on the dead. Okay, interesting. This Faku knows that
Ooh,
he's
that's
waiting.
terrible. Yeah, he's throwing those juggernauts right into towers, and towers for some reason do extreme amounts of damage to armored units. Pretty much, basically any unit. Towers are really strong.
Wow.
His Medusa's gone.
Yeah. He ran his Medusa into Poison Puddle behind the towers. Really don't know about that. I think that just kind of ends the game.
Oh, and Faku's Medusa lived. Did he kill a second Medusa, or did he only stick to one like Jailer did?
It doesn't matter. Faku can
Like he only
just
did one Medusa.
stone any tank unit that comes up, and Zayliard
Yep,
has
that's it.
no peel for wings. These deads are going to walk forward, and they're going to have freedom to
Yeah, he
hit
can
whatever
totally
they
go
want.
in.
Faku's
Yep.
going to lose a dead in the front, but he's just going to take these wings out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know why Faku is actually
Yep.
going backwards. He doesn't need to. He can just stay there. Yeah, that's the
He
surrender.
totally
Jailer realizes he can't do anything about that.
Yeah, he went in too deep. Once he lost those tanks to those towers, that's exactly what Faku needed. You know, you throw your tanks into the towers and you lose them, and you also lose your Medusa while I still have mine.
Hmm.
But typically, if I do a CVC DM, I just go 2 Medusas right off the bat. Because like that's what it all comes down to. Who has more Medusas than the other?
Alright, I'm going to look at Noob Killer's replay, and then we'll get right on to yours, Jerry. So here we have Ink versus Matt, and we're seeing OVC on Forest. Pretty classic. This was like the this was the standard. This was the like Civil War for OG tournaments back in the day. This is what you saw game 1.
Oh yeah.
Everybody thinks either Chaos. Thought Chaos was overpowered, but believe it or not, statistically speaking, Chaos and Order. Actually, if you want to know a really fun fact, right? For grand finals of the tournament series, the last tournament series I had back in 2 years ago, in 2016, grand finals was Order versus Chaos 8 out of 10 times, and it was an even split. Chaos won 4 and Order won 4. And the other and the other two games that were played out of the 10 tournaments, I believe, in the series was OVO actually for grand finals.
I feel like Ink's third sword came a little bit late there, but it's not that bad. 3 swords on 5 crawlers, and these crawlers are not really doing a good job of
Ooh, the crawlers could have had something there, but
bomb.
I think
Pretty good
Ink
bomb.
actually. Oh, he loses a. Ooh, I don't know.
You didn't lose anything?
No, he's losing stuff now.
Okay, yeah.
But he's able to take out a few of Matt's swords though, so he kind of makes those trades rather even. I don't think that's what he wanted. He could have just done the work with the bomber and not lose the crawlers, but crawlers are going to go back in.
He does have the tower control though, and that's a big decider is that tower control. And you know, even if Ink loses the tower battle, it's just about stalling as much as you can to hold the tower. and he's going to get more and more gold as the game progresses.
Yeah.
Still holding it pretty decent with 3 swords.
Matt was
too.
not able to get the trades he wanted with his crawlers there.
So he's going to try again, but, I mean, he can't really bomb much here.
Oh, no, he's going to bomb a lot, actually. Very good bomber spacing. But, again, he spaced the bombers, but he didn't peel back the crawlers. The crawlers stayed in, eating constant sword harass. And he's going to lose another couple crawlers here, I think. Well, maybe just one.
Yeah,
And
the
archer's already out.
Past the swords.
That's also sitting on a lot of mana. What's he trying to load? Oh, and after all that, he's trying to load wings? I disagree with this.
Yeah,
I don't know what's changed, but I feel like wings is actually really risky to go into now. I don't remember wings getting as shot down before. Like, I had a game where I went wings, right? And even though I had a jugger in the front, when he would G-kite, he would sometimes still be hitting my wings in the back, even though I had the jugger to absorb that. And I kept getting wings picked, and from G-kites, and it was really strange. I didn't unless I needed my jugger in the most top spot on the Z plane, but I don't remember always needing that. So it was.
I've actually played OBC games with Chaos Empire 8. And I did beat him with wings before. It came incredibly close though. We kind of did like a wing archer trade, but the trade was determined by me having a Medusa, and he ran into the poison pool.
Ooh, yeah.
So
yeah, I don't think that's called a trade. I'm pretty sure that's called highway robbery. And by that I mean you just kind of just took his shit and ran with it. All right. He doesn't have any bombers following this jug. See, one thing about the jugger here, it's great timing, but without any bombers behind it,
it's gonna eat a lot of damage from these swords.
Oh no, it's still doing the work here. The wings are going to pick off an archer too. Really late charge though coming in from Matt. Matt's gonna have to back off here.
Ooh, gets a third archer though.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. He cut some numbers down, but now Ink has the spear, and his economy is frightening right now. I feel like that's even overdoing it on the eco. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a really good economy, but going that far, I think is overkill. And these jugs can't really chase archers on their own without charge. They're just kind of running at the archers and just not hitting anything. Look at that, it's a picked off jug. Excellent spear wall right there. And the wings are just, wait. The wings weren't following the jugs at all.
Yeah, no, he just kind of let the wings chill out, take a lunch break.
He's going for a passive. That's very bad.
Not necessarily. If you're going to go wings, because you have the mana, you're not actually building, at least I don't build often into high mana items with wings. Marrows work well with deads because you have peel for them. With wings, you're not going for spellcasters. You have to go for something like a giant. So you need the gold to come in towards late game. So you do want to tech into passives. However, I do believe having one Medusa here at this stage of the game would be very good because you can use Venom Flux to hold position and prevent the archers from coming in, allowing you to build that giant. Because when you build that giant, you're not able to really do anything else. So if Ink seizes the opportunity, if he smells the resources and goes in.
Okay, here we go. So he's contesting Tyre pretty
well. Yeah, no, Matt just kind of ran his juggers in and they ate shit.
They really did, and this miracle on the spears and the shield bash on top of that. That's what shield bash can counter charge very well sometimes.
Matt keeps running his juggers in too. Oh no! Now what is he doing? He's gonna lose the jugger. All those wings are gonna die.
That's the 3 spears. Like even with that high count of wings, you can't do that.
Ink didn't forward kite though. Ink did not take advantage of that at all. That actually worked really well for Matt. Despite
lost no wings. And he's got a lot of them. He really does have a lot of them right now. I don't know. This is... They do have some high damage output going.
Sarge? Oh, he missed the charge on Merrick.
Alright, there we go.
These wings need to be up farther. They need to be pressuring these archers, and they aren't.
They really do. Like, don't focus the tanks. That's not your primary focus right now. Because Ink's just going to win that. The archers were targeting the Jug for a long time while Matt's wings were targeting the Merrick. And we see a possible Magi kill coming in from Ink as well. I mean, Matt has a good count going with these wings, but he's barely pulling off these tanks as it is, and it's even harder for him to beat this tower spawn. We see 2 new Spiritans coming in from Matt, and again, the possibility of a Magi kill. I saw the spells, but oh, never mind. The Magi kill.
The Magi kill is here.
Oh, let's see what he does. Okay, he misses the blast. Matt is in a lot of trouble here. Oh, and the Spiritan got a finisher kill. That could have been Matt's chance to target the wizard, but the Spiritan was in a finisher kill. Oh my god, that's actually painful. That's so unfortunate for Matt. That spear was dead for rights, but he was invulnerable to the finisher.
Ooh, it does let his giant die.
He has a Medusa coming, but
Matt's
so
saying
late.
GG. Ink kind of messed up here.
He did mess up, actually.
Wait, no, Ink has the giant. Ink has the giant. This is actually the macro he wants. Because now Ink...
good.
Yeah, Ink has... he can run the archers behind the giant, and it doesn't matter how many jugs Matt sends forward. The giant kites for the archers. So...
Ooh, good 4 kites right there.
Yeah, this is actually the macro Ink wants. I didn't realize the population count. Ink is nowhere to losing this game. Matt's actually the one that's really in trouble right now, because he never was able to bring out his giant. His resources are all out of whack here. He's still tapped high into mana. He never went in the gold to match the giant. And now
Medusa
Ink here,
can't really do anything either.
No, that Medusa isn't going to take out that giant. Matt has no answer to this giant right now.
He can't stone it. The most he can do is poison pull, but like, even what he can do from there is limited.
Matt calls him a
Have
cheater.
to build jugs.
Matt doesn't
Wait, what does Matt call him?
He called him a cheater. Giants are cheating. Giants are cheating, people.
Yeah, exactly. According to Matt, you're not allowed to build giants and stake empires. You're only allowed to build spears and jugs. So, yep, he's totally a cheater.
He stones a Merrick, but that makes no difference.
One of these Spiritans would have been better.
Stop cheating.
look at this. Look at this. Medusa gone. No poison pull. Didn't even finish researching. He should have kept the Medusa in the back instead of trying to use it. The archer count has recovered now. And Giant Growth 2 is kicked in for Ink. Matt's going to come back out and fight with the minuscule amount of miners he has, but we got Spiritans on top of the Giant. And they're just eating these miners. And that's going to do it. That's the end of the statue.
That is it. Alright.
I'm going to fetch the one I got.
Yeah,
I actually
fetch that?
Yeah.
Oh, is it in Discord?
I'm about to give it to you now.
Alright, yeah, and then that'll be my last one. Then I gotta hit the hay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and you should be receiving it right now.
There it is.
It's not an OE, but it was classic instead of deathmatch. It was a pretty interesting game. It was a classic OVE on Desert. Was it Desert? No, Gates. Gates and Desert are 2 totally different maps.
Oh, the Eagle still plays. I remember him.
Yeah.
This guy's been playing for a long time now.
So I feel like he did the start right, but it's what he went into later that I feel kind of put him at a big disadvantage. We'll see in just a moment here.
Okay.
You know, he does the miners right, sends the first Earth to tower, makes the other 2 Earths into miners. So I'm going for an archer because that's really all you can do against Ellie. I feel it's too risky for you to try and go swords, because if you go swords whenever you go ranged units, there's literally nothing you can do. Oh, why did the screen go black?
What, did the screen go black? Oh, it did.
Yeah.
What the hell? My bad. Rip. No, I was looking at something on my Streamlabs, and I didn't realize I must have misclicked something. That's unfortunate.
So we're gonna get this return, and notice the unit he goes for here. I think it should be on his goal return. There we go.
Yeah.
He goes for the fire.
Yep.
Now that's not a bad idea, but the thing about fires is archers outrange them so easily. So all you have to do is just keep that fire inside the range and just G-kite.
How come
and
you didn't?
They literally cannot touch you.
How come you didn't test to see if he had castle air?
That's what I did with the sword coming in right now.
Oh, I see.
I didn't use the archer because castle air is 2-hit. You can actually test for a castle with the archer.
Yes.
But you have to do it where you have to take 1 hit and no more. If you take that 2nd hit, you're done.
Yeah, you just poke in once. It's definitely possible because the delay is so strong. All you have to do is walk into the range and immediate walk out. And though the attack will hit you out of the range, you can just wait to see if you have the attack. You just wait 3 seconds, and then if it comes down, then you know he has it, and if it doesn't, then you know you're safe.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I mean. You know, again, fires aren't a bad idea. It's just he has to think of an answer to me being able to outrange him. And he's doing a pretty decent job using the earths here. I kind of messed up here. I didn't keep making swords. I just kept going into miters, thinking I can go for the Spirition Ring early, but not in a state to go for that right now. The Spirition wouldn't do much.
No, yeah, you just want the archers. Archers, if you can build them against elementals, they do so much.
Almost sniped this fire too, at least one of them. So this makes him see, okay, I can't really win this right now. I'm gonna have to kind of hold back, especially with the critical health fire.
Ooh.
If that gets
You
sniped,
get a free
it's a problem.
water here? I think you do get a free water. That was
Yeah.
interesting.
This was a bit confusing. I mean,
That's like really bad for him.
Sure, it's an adequate tank. Waters actually, for some reason, they're really hard to kill. They can tank so many hits. I really don't get it. But he didn't get any mileage off that water. He just threw it.
The Raid of Pub asks, why do I no longer see old Chiragmas?
I mean, it's not exactly what he wants to set up here, because, I mean, all I would need is archers and a wall, and that's it. The Trogs just can't break the wall. I can use Archer Mass, Castle Archer too. It can't do anything. And from there, he would have to make extra spellcasters. So this is where the Spiriton would actually come in handy. And what's kind of funny, oh yeah, I also didn't understand, why did he decide to burrow here? Like, I see the reason for burrowing. You would want to come and pressure Archer, but he didn't do it. He kind of just burrowed his Chirag to
He is going to get the burn on the
shot.
archers. Just a few of them, though. Kind of uses it a little early. Doesn't wait till he's inside. He does actually hit all of them. That's not bad. He can hit that one behind him. He's still not going for it. Oh, there it is. Okay. He is going to pick that one up.
Yeah, he does manage to get one there.
Yeah.
But, I used to think the idea of building spears against elementals is bad because of, you know, how high the damage output of fires and airs can do. But in this case, it's needed because if he's just trying to spellcast me out, then I really don't need tanks. But in this case, where he's trying to do the same thing I'm doing, the Spiritons are a really good choice.
Why not? I feel like the having multiple swords is economically safer, and then you can use more gold for something else, for mana units. I feel like swords are still much better than spears, because let's see, you have spears come out in 20 seconds, sword wraths come out in 12. So you can have 2 swords at a much cheaper price and just slightly longer wait than 1 spear.
That is true.
I honestly never build spears in this matchup. Unless he's building Treachers, in which case spears are not bad. because
I feel ninjas would be still be better against them though.
uh
Speaking of ninjas, this is another thing you kind of let himself fall victim to. You know, you kind of let the ninjas just go in and just do whatever they want. He didn't really try to G-kite them.
ooh.
And I feel this was a pretty big bad play for me. You can do this kind of thing against archers.
He
but
ran
you
he
can't
ran
do
into
with
his
the
waters
fires.
and
Yeah, and this is a good idea, G-kiting here.
ooh.
And I targeted the wrong fire, so I
Oh, you
wasn't able to
get the
snipe them.
ninja's gonna clean up here though. That's actually pretty worth. You killed 3 fires at the cost of 1. Oh, you actually keep your ninja alive.
Yeah,
You,
the
yeah,
water may
that
have
was
frozen,
so good
but I
for
had
you.
the archers come in.
Yeah, he can't do anything here. Where are your walls, though? I must admit, for you see the Chirags and you see the only hope he has of removing your archer count is to either blast him or infinite Chirag leap them. Where is your wall?
I don't feel it's needed here. You can't do either of them because my archer count's just too high. He can try an infinite Chirag leap, but he has to burrow and approach the archers, which he can't do because archers run faster than Chirags when they're in burrow. And the blasting, again, he has to be able to chase me all the way back into my base. And because of how low these tanks are, he can't run in deep enough to do it. And he didn't research anything with this Inferno, so that meteor shower was useless. And you know, he's gonna do a last ditch what is that, Vastaloid Dragon Call thing, but
Yes.
that's not gonna happen.
Very nice.